And breaking tonight, the Seattle City Council has an agreement in principle to build the new Soto Sports Arena.
Council members reached the deal with investor Chris Hansen late tonight. King 5's Chris Daniels is here now with the big deal, the key concession, and all that's transpired.
Yeah, Lori, this will officially be announced tomorrow, but tonight we can tell you all about it. Multiple sources tell me Chris Hansen and the Seattle City Council have a deal to build a $490 million NBA/NHL sports arena. There is majority council approval for the new plan, and it only came after Hansen agreed to fund $40 million in transportation improvements and more money for Seattle Center. The last major wall in front of Chris Hansen's plan to build a new sports arena here, south of Safeco Field, may have been knocked down. Hansen, in an agreement with Seattle's mayor and King County executive, had agreed to pay $290 million of the cost, as long as the city and county financed up to $200 million, using arena revenue to repay the debt. But multiple sources confirmed tonight Hansen has agreed with the council to redirect some of that public financing towards the city infrastructure, setting up a $40 million transportation fund, committing $7 million for Key Arena and its long-term use, and agreed to double security reserves if arena revenue does not meet specific performance clauses. Sources inside the negotiations believe the changes will be enough to satisfy the Port of Seattle, maritime interests, and fully satisfy any question about voter-approved I-91, which says a city sports complex investment must have a return equal to a treasury bond. All this means Hansen could pay more out of his own pocket for the plan. Multiple sources tell me council members Bruce Harrell and Sally Bagshaw have indicated their support for the plan. I'm told chief negotiators Tim Burgess and Mike O'Brien have also signed on. And it wasn't until late today when important voice, Council President Sally Clark, signed off on the deal to give the council a majority, Arena 5.
Dribble drive, stop, lean in, nice pass, set up, tip.
If they follow through, sources believe it will give Hansen the approval he needs to begin the process he so desires to bring the green and gold back to the Emerald City. Now, there are several amendments, and any of these changes must also be approved by the King County Council. But the City Council is going to argue they improved this deal that was put forth in front of them and appeased all the critics out there. Again, this deal will be formally announced tomorrow. A committee will vote on Thursday, and the full council could vote on all of this next Monday. And boy, there's a lot to talk about. We put a lot of it online, and I would encourage you to throw me some questions on Twitter at Chris Daniels 5 and Facebook, and I'll try and answer them tonight.
The traffic mitigation factor will be really important to see tomorrow.
Major factor in all of this, given everything that's been discussed over the last several months.
And the King County Council is probably expected to go along then.
The King County Council voted back on July 30th, if you do remember, to approve the MOU that was in front of them with amendments as well. They voted 6-3 back then on July 30th, so there is already support on the King County Council. And now, again, any of these changes, and I'm told there's a lot of them, a lot of these amendments will have to also be approved by the King County Council, and then we have officially a done deal.
All right. Chris, good work. Thanks.
Thank you, Chris.